All right, folks, this is a review of the ProtoArc EKM01 Advanced Ergonomic Keyboard and Mouse Combo. Now, these folks reached out to me, they found my channel, and they asked me to review it. No-brainer at all, because I've been looking for a good mouse, or I should say a mouse that fits my uses, and I've also been kind of thinking about getting a new keyboard. The keyboard I'm using now is a gaming keyboard, which is fantastic, but it's not ergonomic. I find it really hard to type on regular keyboards and not have wrist pain. So if you're someone who deals with tendonitis occasionally or chronically, of course, see a doctor, don't listen to me. But if you're here because you're trying to see if this more affordable combination versus the other things that are out there would be good for your wrists, I can kind of speak to that for you, and hopefully this helps you out. So first, let's just talk about like the overall design and kind of what you get for your $110, which, by the way, this is all on sale for 99 bucks right now, directly from ProtoArc.com. You get first this mouse, which looks a lot like a Logitech MX series mouse, but I find it very comfortable. It's definitely a plastic build. There's nothing too over the top about it. Your scroll wheel, you can't adjust the tension. It just is what it is, and it's locked, so it's not a free scrolling wheel, which is fine by me. There's a DPI sensor. This will adjust 3 different stages ranging from 800 to 2000. I don't know what the middle option is. You have your left and right clicks. You have your forward and backward buttons. I called them clicks. I meant buttons. And then this button will switch between being paired to your number 1 is your USB-A dongle, and then 2 or 3 are Bluetooth connections. More on that in a moment. Now, it charges over USB-C. I don't know what kind of sensor this is. It's not really for gaming, guys. So if you're looking for a gaming mouse, get something like a Mamba or a Death Adder. These are on my desk because I'm using them right now interchangeably. And I have used this mouse a little bit playing Diablo Immortal, but that doesn't really count because it's kind of a mobile game that's been ported to PC. It's not like a heavy use situation for a mouse. But anyhow, I wouldn't necessarily main this mouse because I like to have a nice gaming mouse that's like super sensitive when I'm actually doing some gaming. Okay, keyboard. So the keyboard it's really nice. Also made out of plastic with this faux leather on the bottom. If you're not used to using ergonomic keyboards, I'll tell you that most of these split ergonomic keyboards, they take a little bit of getting used to. I'm already used to them, so it wasn't a problem. But normally this space where they separate the keys is wasted. It's just plastic, right? Maybe a logo or something. What I like about ProtoArc is they made something useful out of it. And by putting this media control here, so volume up and down, left and right track, play and pause in the middle, by putting this here, that means they didn't have to remove something, some other set of keys are important, or make the keyboard overall bigger. So I like that they took advantage of this space. Now, outside of that, it's a pretty typical keyboard layout with a full-size number pad. I do wish that there were home and end buttons because I use those, especially home. So that's a bit of a letdown, and it's taking a little bit of getting used to. If you do want to access home, you have to either disable number lock and press 7 or 1 for end, or you got to hold down. I think it's an Alt. Let me just double check real quick. I haven't been using it because it's so uncomfortable for me. It's not Alt. Let's see, is it? Oh, it shouldn't be the window key. It's probably function. It's not even function. So I think you just have to straight up disable the number lock in order to get access to these additional function keys. So it's uncomfortable for me. Maybe you'll find it okay and good for you if you do. The other thing I wish I had was a backlit keyboard. There is another model that does not come with this mouse. It's the EK01 Advanced Ergonomic Split Keyboard. It is, I think, 90 bucks, but right now on sale for 70 bucks at ProtoArc.com. And I might pick that one up instead. Now, ProtoArc sent me this, so just want to make that clear. This is a review unit, but I might personally pick up the backlit one just because I like the keyboard. The only thing that I really wish it had the most was a backlit keyboard. Otherwise, you're going to find it pretty normal. Quiet to type on. The mouse, very quiet clicks, so super important stuff. Okay, on the back, we have legs to kick up and prop your keyboard. Now, some keyboards will have multiple levers for adjustment, like a 6-degree and then a 9-degree. This is a single height adjustment, but what's different about this keyboard that I just don't recall seeing about other keyboards is that the bottom you can also adjust. So if you're looking for a way to prop up the entire keyboard, you can do that. Now, I've been running with it this way, where the front is sort of coming towards this, the front, I don't know. This part is coming upwards and the bottom part is going downwards. Again, I just did bottom and top again. But anyway, I found this really comfortable to use. There are a number of quick commands. You can adjust the brightness level of your laptop. So that's pretty cool. And then, oh, I should be very clear about this. So on the mouse, there's this magnetic cover. Underneath it is a slot for your USB transmitter. That just plugs in over USB-A. And then the keyboard and mouse are linked together. So if you press this button right here, this orange button, then you're connected to whatever device the transmitter is plugged into. Then you've got two Bluetooth options in addition to that. So if you want to hot swap between multiple devices, you can program up to 3 of them to be connected to this keyboard and mouse pair. So there is a value in buying them together versus going the route with that backlit keyboard, the EK01, and then you have to find a mouse to pair. And if you're using this a lot, then of course, that's gonna be a little bit discomforting. But anyhow, for $110 currently on sale for $99, I think this is a really good bargain. It feels good. It's definitely not, you know, super premium, right? Like this is an actual leather or some type of different like suede or something, something fancy. And the mouse, you can tell, you know, is light, and not that light's a bad thing, but it doesn't necessarily have the substantial feel of the MX series, but I find it really comfortable. I love the color scheme. It's really good to use. I just wish that the home and end buttons were easier to access and that this were backlit. So big thanks to ProtoArc for sending these over for review. Again, I really like them, and I definitely recommend them if you have similar use case to me, and I hope you found this helpful. Catch you on the next one. Cheers.